Welcome back to Pokemon D&D Kanto Edition. Previously, our trainers found themselves in a series of difficult, uncomfortable, escalating situations. Brawly found themselves locked in a cage, bound by shackles, with the newest member to our group, Kira, both of them desperately trying to get out to help not only themselves, but their party. Kaina found herself face to face with the infamous, mysterious Gengar from Eldin, which made quick work of her and her Noibat. And Roland, in a moment of self-sacrifice, sacrificed their well-being to help Jazz and give her an opportunity to take. Will she take it? Will they get out of the cages? What's going to happen to Kaina? Find out now on Pokemon D&D Kanto Edition.
Fudge. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in the woods at this moment and start back.
Or start running away.
I think by everyone's suggestions on how everything's looking, and because of how, and even you giving me some heads up earlier anyways, and what you were saying to everyone on what your original plan was that we shouldn't fight these guys right now, so I think I'm gonna just back off. Yeah, and pretty much just kind of start disappearing into the woods.
Alrighty.
Even though I really hate having to leave my teammates, and I feel really bad that I'm abandoning them because they're the people I've experienced so much with right now, but with everything I just know that it'd be worse for me to just sacrifice myself and have all of us die.
Yeah.
So.
Well, continuing the round, Ryuk acknowledges that the Noibat is still in play and is going to attack the Noibat. Well, it's just...
So, are you gonna roll to wake him up?
Well, I believe it was Ryuk's turn.
But Ryuk already did his turn to attack him.
You can roll to wake up, that's right. Right,
they get to roll to wake up, so...
Two? Okay. So the Ryuk will essentially move your body over to Eldin. Like I originally said, acknowledge to Eldin, that has done its job. And then...
What's Ryuk's movement speed?
I'm going to say 40.
So that would... Because you said they were about 20 yards away.
Yeah.
It's like 60 feet.
20 yards, multiply that by 3. So that's 60 feet away.
Yeah, but we're out of combat, so they can just keep moving.
Okay. So he moves Kaina's body over to Eldin. Eldin says, "Great job, Ryuk. I knew I could count on you."
And this entire time, I'm dressed as a Team Rocket grunt.
Yep, this is true. You were dressed as a Team Rocket grunt.
But you blew your disguise by attacking Team Rocket grunt.
I mean, technically, the...
I was just stating... that
But technically, the Pokemon wouldn't have known it was...
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
well, I was just saying because the only person who saw that as you...
Can I have the controller?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was just saying that the only person who saw you attack would have been
the boss noticed. So.
It was also declared that Eldin did notice that it was happening.
That the grunt got screamed, but not that...
No, that I entered the battlefield. That my presence was noticed.
Oh.
That was...
He's an intelligent character that figured that this is the fourth intruder.
I was just curious.
Okay, so essentially, with that being said, acknowledges to Ryuk, great job. I knew I could count on you as one of my strongest allies. And then Ryuk just kind of fades away into the distance. With that being said, Eldin looks over to the grunt that's over by his side and says, essentially, put this intruder in the cage, shackle him up. And so that's what the grunt starts to do.
Why not just kill me? That's what he said he wanted to do anyway.
Okay, so that's happening. The grunt is now moving kinda into the cage, shackled up, has a collar on him.
I'm reminding that Brawley and I are awake. Brawley is probably in a stronger state than me. Can Brawley attempt to, like, grapple the grunt as he's going for the shackle?
So essentially, yeah,
The doors would be open.
it will be at disadvantage because he's shackled.
I can use the shackles as a.
Oh yeah, it's like a garrote.
Mm-hmm. Wrap it around his. Get his arms around his neck.
Not to mention, Raleigh should be able to try to break free every round of combat as well.
Okay.
Plus, anytime I would take a damage, I would awaken up.
Okay. So, Kaina is in the cage, shackled with a collar on. The grunt.
So they can't fight back.
Well, no one's saying anything, and I'm trying to.
I didn't know if we were gonna have the opportunity to.
Well, I will say that you guys are in the corner where the grunt can see you while it's shackling up Kaina and putting a collar on. So yes, if you want to, you can roll a disadvantage to try to engage the grunt.
While he's doing that, I want to see if I can't. I'm assuming that this grunt has like a belt of Pokeballs on him, right?
Which grunt was this one?
So there was a grunt by the cage, and then there was a grunt over by Eldin. This is the one over
This
by
is the grunt
Eldin.
that was by Eldin.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out where the grunts are still in the camp.
Because one's dead now.
All right, so there's one that there was 3 outside. There was one by the gate, and then there was one on the side where Brawley was found. That's the one that is now dealing with you, and then there was another grunt on the same side of the cages going up and down. So those are the 3 grunts. The 4th grunt you dealt with.
Can I use athletics? Right? That's grappling athletics.
Yeah, if you would like.
That's a 19, boss. I got a 15. My first one was 16.
Okay, so let's roll for initiative.
Well, wait.
That's
That wouldn't
Sorry.
be an initiative,
Bullshit.
wouldn't it?
Isn't that a surprise attack?
Yeah.
Well, he can see you, so you're not like.
But this was already
He's
like a combat move. This wasn't initiative. This is Brawley's attacking him. There's no initiative in this. Brawley's trying to grapple him. Like, you just told Brawley to roll athletics to see if you could grapple him. There's no initiative in that aspect.
Okay. So with that being said,
There is, you roll either your athletics or acrobatics to fight that. That's what you roll.
okay, let me roll. That is also a 19. So what happens when things are tied?
It goes to the attacker.
It goes to
Normally
the.
it goes to the attacker, because if you tie an AC, you beat the AC.
Is that what you know too, Kara?
It really depends on the DM. I've heard beats it. I've heard of glancing blow. But it's difficult territory because technically this is a grapple check. It would be a contest of strength. So
Wouldn't it just be like a re-roll?
not a full reroll. I think both roll straight d20s and whoever's higher wins.
But it's a tie.
Right, I'm saying this is an additional roll.
So we both make another roll to see who wins, correct?
Each one of these, no modifiers.
Okay, that makes sense to me. So me and you are gonna re-roll.
That's an 18.
Alright, you will win. So what happens now that he has won the grapple? By the way, the grunt is now screaming out for help.
They're always screaming.
The chain around his neck, cutting off his air supply.
Yeah,
Is
can't be
that-
screaming.
That's when he initiated. Was to
I'm using my handcuffs to
block.
subdue him.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
can't. When you're being choked, can you still scream? Not really.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I see that. I didn't realize that the chain was around his neck, squeezing off his air supply. I thought in the midst of the grapple,
you might have missed.
That's
what-
literally the
that's what-
only way I can grapple him because I cannot move my arms past this.
yeah, so he's going like this and pulling him and grappling him into him.
right.
And choking
And
him.
with your other re-roll, did you roll at disadvantage?
I thought it was just a straight roll
No, it's
You're-
at that point it's not disadvantage.
because I already landed the strike.
Yeah, it was just a.
technically.
Yeah. That's what we had discussed.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of.
Okay, got it. So, alright.
So essentially, our tie was like a momentary struggle in like a couple of like microseconds, and I
overcome.
gained the power over him.
Got it. I'm gonna set a timer.
During that commotion, does Diana have a chance to wake up?
Yes.
Yeah, she can wake up. She's shackled and a collar around her.
Yeah, because it's a.
While this is occurring, can I real quick roll a perception to see if this grunt, by any chance, has like of his equipped Pokemon, one of them is in a quick ball?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shoot. Shoot. Out. 19.
You do see, but you don't see your Pokemon. So you get the idea that it's a different grunt that has your Pokemon.
I think she was just asking if he had a quick ball. She wasn't asking for
No,
her.
that is in fact what I was asking. If the Pokeball that my Mimikyu is in was there.
Oh, okay. I was just
If it-
getting clarification from all of you
I
guys.
just want to grab for one of them.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead.
Otherwise, I was gonna try and grab the one that looked like the Pokeball that
Bless you.
since I don't see, I want to just grab for a random one I can reach.
Okay. Go ahead.
What would you like me to roll for this? Sleight of hand?
Yes, please. Oh, that's right. I'm disadvantaged because I'm exhausted. Yeah, so thank you.
9. Sorry.
With your exhaustion, you do not successfully grab a Pokeball.
And this point I go. It's been days. I've been trying to get out. This is frustrating.
Right. Okay, with that being said, timer's about to go off. That was the timer for the other grunt on that side to show up. And so the other grunt now notices what's going on in the cage from the west side. That's the one that was going up and down. And with that being said, the grunt calls over to Eldin, saying, "Hey, we got commotion over here. Boss, back up." So essentially, as Vex looks over to Roland, in the intent of wanting to kill Roland, Eldin says, "No, Vex, this is not the time. You with me." And Eldin moves toward the cage to give that grunt backup.
Whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
It's about to be.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to roll me a d4.
I know.
You're about to go down.
I know. I just want to get that bit started.
Okay. So as Eldin is moving over toward the cage to give the grunt backup, you've passed out the grunt that's in the cage. Move over to rolling. Roll d4. You go down. So I need you to roll me 3 checks to see if you live or not.
No. He rolls 1 now, and then everyone else gets an action. He rolls another 1, everyone else takes an action, and then he rolls the 3rd one.
Thank you. I appreciate you. So just roll 1.
This is a straight roll,
17.
no modifiers.
So you have 1 positive roll.
Okay.
I believe you need 3, if I have it correct.
Correct.
Okay, so that is your turn. We're gonna move back over to what's going on in the cages.
What would you roll?
I failed.
What would you go again?
This is technically I don't want to say new round of combat. We're not technically in combat. This is a new 6 seconds.
Yeah. That'd be
Roll, Finn. I'm waiting till the GM tells me.
Alright, Finn, if you want, you can roll to wake up.
16.
Alright, you wake up.
Let's say that'd be 18.
No, it's 16 to wake up.
Oh, okay. Guess I'm awake.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
I am shackled, so no.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
I grappled him while he was trying to put the shackles on.
I thought you grappled him when he opened the cage.
Yeah, something like that.
But I was already shackled and collared
No, because
before you tried to put me in the cage.
Okay.
He said he was watching you guys as he shackled and collared me, and then you grappled him.
I thought he did that
Oh, yeah.
inside of
I
the cage.
was also under the impression that he was doing that while he was
In the
interacting with that.
Because I thought he did that, and then he brought me over to throw me in the cage.
I
So,
think he was doing it in
You're
the cage.
in the cage,
Yeah.
you're shackled with a collar
That's
on.
the only way he could have done it.
See?
So essentially, you wake up, Eldin orders the grunt to shut the door and lock the cage.
So wouldn't that be? So he's still walking over though. So he's still walking over. So there's still some time before he makes it to the cage, right? Because he's 20 yards away.
I mean, he could scream it out.
I was just asking. Because I was just curious.
So essentially, Eldin, with a highly elevated voice, commands the grunt to lock and shut the cage.
Their arms and feet are shackled. It's both, right?
Who?
The prisoners,
Yeah.
right?
So essentially, this is where I start a timer. Okay. So Eldin says, well, I know my position has been compromised. So, with this being said, I'm gonna leave fate up to you. We'll see if whatever you sent out comes back with rescue.
But he already knows stuff is coming back with this.
In time to save you. I have no more purpose here. I've done my research, and this is where I will make my exit. As you see him look to Vex, then look to Ryuk. He throws down,
Was Vex the meowing?
Fix the meal.
yes, he throws down a smoke ball and vanishes. So, with that being said, this is how this is going to operate. I need everyone's HP.
I have 22 HP.
To the extraordinary.
15.
See new places.
Oh, do you
I
need
roll 20 trap.
So we have like nothing now. So
To
there's
be.
Who took all our stuff?
The boss didn't. It was a grunt.
I presume they all left.
The main grunt is still tied up. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, but
Yeah, the main-
he's not the one who took our stuff.
Okay. Did you say kinda your HP was
15.
15? Okay. Brawley, what was yours?
22.
22. Jazz, what is yours?
Oh, did you need mine even though I did?
Or no, I do not. And then Kira, what's yours?
16.
16? Okay.
How's everyone's
You start to notice
Humans and not Pokemon.
you start to notice your collars start to shock you.
Oh, yeah.
And with that being said, let me look to my notes.
Would roll again?
I was about to say, when do I get to roll?
You can roll again.
First one was
And by the way, the grunt is still out the door keeping watch.
9.
9? Okay, that's one fail, that's one succeed.
Because it has to be more than what?
10.
Or, equal to or greater than 10.
There it is.
Alright, so everyone please roll me a d4.
Including me?
No. Sorry, let me rephrase. I need to do better at that. Can Kaina, Brawley, and Kira roll me a d4?
Roll it.
Already did.
Okay, I appreciate you. Alright, so both Kira and Kaina rolled a 4.
That was a 3 for me.
3. Thank you. It is now your turn. Unless, Jazz, you want to do something.
What am I doing? I already said that I was backing off and I
I
wasn't
just wanted to
going
give you
into the thing.
opportunity.
She's running away.
Okay,
I mean, there's not much for me to do.
so Roland has one success.
One
The
fail.
big boss is
One-
gone down though.
Yeah.
It's true.
But she's still outnumbered, like 5, 6 to 1.
Yeah.
13.
13, so that's 2 passes.
Okay,
All right.
guess what? There's still.
I need everyone that is within a collar, which would be Kira, Kaina, and Brawley to roll me d4.
So, wait, would that be.
Another 4.
How would that be in increments? So,
I believe we all would.
okay, but no, I'm just saying that you said it's gonna take 8 hours before, or 12 hours before, people come, before the police can show up. So, what is the increments between each shocking? Because if it's every 5 minutes, they're gonna die before anyone can get there.
I'm gonna say the shocking is going off at probably like every 15-minute increments.
So, how, then they're not going to survive at all. Then it's not possible.
So-
Do you see what I'm saying? But do you see what I'm saying? Is if it's going to be every 15 minutes, and it's going to take 12 hours for the police to
It's
show
not
up.
going to be exactly 12 hours. You guys don't know for sure how fast things can happen.
But we asked you, that's why.
I gave you an estimate. The Spear is flying directly there. You don't know what the police have in arsenal to fly back at extreme speeds. I would just let this play out.
Okay, I was just
Mine was
curious.
a 3.
3. Okay, thank you.
Did you roll again yet?
I did. I got 2 passes, 1 fail.
All right, Roland. Roll again.
Oh yeah, the grunt I'm grappling, is he also being shocked?
He doesn't have a collar on, so no, but he is passed out.
Okay, because I was like, I kind of have a metal thing on my body
I mean,
that was around
if
his
you
neck.
want to if you want to wrap that around his neck and shock him while he's passed, that's up to you.
I got a 7.
All right, so that's 2 fails, 2 passes. All right. I'm gonna say, based off what we've done so far,
Do I get a chance to break out of these chains?
yeah, but you can roll at disadvantage due to you being shocked and being weakened, if you'd like.
So he gets to roll in a neutral.
Yeah,
Because he has
because you.
advantage on this one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you'd like.
Nope. Definitely not.
All
How
right.
many grunts were left?
So
Like all together.
So there was 4 total. 1 kind of took out. 1 you guys passed out. 1 just got murdered. So there's 1.
There was
Wait.
5 total.
That was 5.
There was 1 at the gate, 1 at the door, 1 walking through the pathway, 1 on the cages, and 1 by the bunks. There's 1 tied up currently up top inside the concrete building. There's 1 in the cage, and then there's the one that got killed. So there should be 2.
So 2 left?
And one of them, one of them was by the cage, and the other one I don't know where he is.
So 1 got tied up.
By the gate. The other one's by the cage.
Jazz took her opportunity to run, while the others are all stuck in a cage, all of them looking on the near brink of death. Find out what happens next time on Pokemon D&D Kanto Edition. And if you're liking, like, subscribe, and maybe follow for the next episode of Pokemon D&D Kanto Edition.